Okay, guys, I've got to warn you, and particularly if you're a dude, this is going to hurt. I mean, cinch in, get ready. When you hear this, you're going to go, oh, it's, it's going to sting. This is one of the most brutal moments I've ever seen, and apparently it happened on live TV. See, I was tooling around the internet today, and nothing really big or new going on, as far as new and newsworthy. So I had just come across this video, and when I watched it again about 20 times in a row because it's like a car wreck. You just can't look away, and it's like a car wreck where there was serious carnage. Uh, let's move my giant freak head off to the side, and we'll watch it together. I like how they call it an awkward moment. It's kind of beyond awkward. Oh, this is tough. Here we go.
And England skipper Andrew Strauss arrived in London, proudly showing off the little urn. They'll spend 4 days.
I don't know why he's got a little urn, but
for the
apparently he's got a little urn.
I just can't understand how something so small can be so impressive.
Well, Mark, you would know about that. Thank you very much. Well, this next with Jane Riley.
Wow!
Here's George Negus.
That was absolutely brutal. What a takedown. And now, okay, I've got a bunch of questions here. Now, first of all, do you guys was this a setup? Do you guys think this is a setup at all? I'm not gonna put my face back over the full frame. I mean, obviously, we got this and we got this over here to look at. Well, let's make her front and center. When you just get destroyed like that, in that manner, is it better that she's hot? She's extremely attractive. Or would it have been better if she was not particularly good looking? I think if I get taken down like that, I want it to be from somebody hot. And now, see, I've always said, I try and put myself in that situation. And immediately, when you get a takedown shot like that, my first thought is, okay, would I punch her? No, I wouldn't. I've never hit a woman in my life. That's not enough to make me start. And to be perfectly honest with you, I have always said and always lived by, something doesn't stop being funny just because it was pointed at you, or in my case, at me. I would have laughed my ass off. That's just brutal. I wouldn't have even looked for a comeback. I wouldn't have tried to rack my brain. There's no coming back from that. You got destroyed, dude. Take the loss and just move on. My other question is, do you think that was a setup? Did they know about that prior? Doesn't actually, even if they do, who cares? It was still funny. Funny as hell. But that was such a brutal shot. It actually made me clench my knees together like I'd just been hitting the nuts. And this guy basically had. We gotta come on one more time. We don't care about
Days at home before flying out
his little
for the World Cup.
His
Belinda,
little
I just
bottle
can't
there.
understand how something so small can be so impressive.
Say,
Well,
Annie.
Mark, you would know about that. Thank you very much. Weather's next with Jane Riley. But
Let's
first,
look at his face again.
Weather's next with Jane Riley. But first,
Where's your face? Ooh, he's either a good actor or that wasn't playing. I want you to look at this area right here. That looks like the face of somebody who didn't know that was coming. So this guy's either a really good actor, or do we know whatever happened? I mean, this was many years ago. Do we know what happened to these two? This is Australia, right? She didn't just somehow turn up lost in the outback or something, did she? Or did he retire, figuring there's no reason to show his face again? But I don't know. I don't know who this lady is, but I got to give it to her. And even if I had been sitting in his seat, I'd still have to give it to her. That was sharp. Maybe it doesn't bother me so much because in my case it would have been true anyway. So I'm not trying to convince anybody that anything I'm packing is impressive. Hell, yeah, if you can't make them scream, at least make them giggle. At least you're getting a response. I'm not concerned about that. That was good stuff. What do you think, guys? Does anybody know any details about this after all these years? Was that a setup? And whatever became of both of them, either they've had a physical fight, or as soon as the camera stopped, they started rolling around the desk fucking. Well, I think one of those two things happened.
Viltrumite DNA is so pure, you're nearly full-blooded. You'll live for thousands of years.
Whoa.
Do you understand what that
You're going to go
means?
through a lot of girlfriends.
Everyone you know and love will be gone before you even look 30.